In this video, we're going to cover why you need to track your progress. This is definitely something that most people don't do unless they're working with a professional, because when you work with a professional, tracking your progress is the #1 way that you're going to communicate your body, your needs, and your progress with your coach. Okay, so it's going to show you if and how and when you're succeeding. It's going to show you where you need to put more attention, and it's going to show you when you might need another strategy. So really often people will go on some type of crazy lifestyle change or a massive diet or an 8-week program, and they don't even take a snapshot of where they started. I see this all the time where somebody's done all these diets and they'll have absolutely no data from that time. Okay, we want data because data is going to tell us what is working and what is not working. Okay, so the two problems that arise is, one, we have no measurable data in order to measure the success of what you're doing. And two, without the data, we often think that nothing has changed. So a super sneaky thing that happens in transformation, whether it be lifestyle, body, nutritional, whatever it is that we have what we call micro changes. So every single day, it might be like an 0.01% change. Do you think you're going to notice that? No, you're not. You're not going to notice it. So day by day, unnoticeable. Month by month, huge. No data, no witnessing of that. So when I do consultations with women, it is not uncommon for someone to say to me, she's 30 kilos overweight, and 10 years ago she was 30 kilos lighter, and she doesn't even know what happened. Like, she doesn't even remember it coming on, and then suddenly she noticed it, and now she's really unhappy. So micro changes, just a little change every day, a little change every day, didn't notice. And then one day she was so uncomfortable that it just hit her like a ton of bricks. You might be able to relate to that. And then we have on the other side, people who lose weight. So somebody who, say, loses 10 kilos because it's just such a little bit of weight loss each week, you don't actually notice it. So at the end of the process, sometimes they end up saying, I'm not lean enough, I don't look any different. So we've got to get their photos, like the before and the after, and compare them. And then they go, oh my God. Because they didn't notice, they didn't remember, they forgot where they started. And even me as a trainer, I forget where my clients started because I see them every week, a lot of them. So let's just say someone I train now, if I started training them, say 3 years ago, even I would have to go back to some type of photo or video or something of them 3 years ago to even remember that they look like that, because they are who they are now to me. And I'm not seeing them every day. I see them once a week or once a fortnight or something like that. Okay, so you want to measure progress. So whether that be photos, always recommend. Don't want to do photos. I would say take them, even if they're in your clothes, your swimmers, anything you're comfortable in. Don't look at them. Just put them on your computer somewhere in a folder and don't look at them until later. Because I know photos can be really triggering for people, and this is why often people avoid taking them and then regret it later. Okay, so if you've got no data, you are going to get to a point where your lifestyle change is really pushing you. It's like making it hard, it's starting to get tiring, and you're not seeing any different because you didn't measure anything, so you're going to quit. And I see this all the time. Okay, so take them whether you want to or not, and absolutely measure and absolutely take your weight or do something like that. So this is if you're looking for body composition changes. But if you're a lifestyle client or somebody who wants to just change her lifestyle, then you want to look at other things. So for me personally, with my clients, I track like their gut health, their sleep, their mood, their energy levels, how much caffeine they're drinking, whether they're relying on sugar and this kind of thing, so that we can go, 1 year ago, they used to be bloated 24/7. Now they're never bloated. They would have forgotten they were ever bloated in the first place. Just like now, I don't remember when I had chronic fatigue because it was 4 years ago. It doesn't exist in my life right now. So I've forgotten. It's a good thing, but let's just say if I have like ice cream one day, followed by a bit of pizza, followed by not training, I'm going to wake up and feel fatigued. Then I remember, because now I've been shot right back into that state where I feel terrible. Now I remember, now I'm activated to do something about it. And there's this other activity I like to do with my clients quite often, which is more of a personality behavioral kind of thing to compare. It looks like this. Have a look here. Okay, so on one side, that says current me, and then this one says future me. So on this side, you'll write down like where you're at right now and all the things that you're sort of trying to change. So for example, I wrote hide from social media, tell myself I'll just do it later when things are really important, do everything myself and not trust others' opinions. So that's just 3 examples. And then on here, so future me, I wrote how I prefer it to be. So trust opinions of others, ask for help, and then express myself on social media. No makeup or perfectionism, just say what you want to say. So that's kind of what I wanted to be, and then actually I could tell you like right now, because I have been working on myself, I'm going crazy on social media. I'm doing everything I want to say. I do ask for help. I have a psychologist at the moment and a somatic therapist who I asked for help. So, you know, and then occasionally, brave old me, I reach out to a friend and I say, can you help me? Yeah, so this kind of thing is important. So tracking your progress. That way we can go back and we can see how far we've come. We can scrap things that don't suit us anymore, or we can bring in new things. You know, I do this activity, the future me, current me, all the time. So I probably do it every 6 to 12 months. Find it really powerful. So that's it for this tip. Hope you found that helpful, and I'll see you in the next one.